¿Qué onda? And welcome back to the channel. My name is David. Today, I'm out in Santa Monica. I went to a new area because I unlocked a new area in this game called Life. But today I'm rocking the R6 with the legendary Canon RF 1.2 50mm. I totally said that backwards, but it's okay. You know why? Because I'm really freaking excited to talk about this lens. This lens has been one of my grail lenses, and it's been on my buy list for some time. And after a lot of hard work and busting my ass, I finally bought it. I had to sell some stuff, like my RF 35mm and the 85, to pay for this. But I have zero regrets because this is an L series lens. It's a 1.2, and it kind of replaces both of the lenses in a sense, because I like 50mm for street photography. It's fantastic. It's you get shots like this, and then you're also able to crop in to make it about a 75, 76mm, and you just like don't really need an 85 at that point. I still would like to have an 85, but like I don't really need it because I can kind of do both, and especially if I ever get an R5, it'll just be perfect. But it's just it handled so well. I thought the autofocus was going to be pretty slow because I mean it's a 1.2, and you know, the EF version wasn't particularly fast at focusing, but I was blown away by how fast it was focusing on the R6. And yeah, I mean, like, as you can tell, I'm kind of speechless because I still can't believe I have this lens. It's actually sitting on my desk right now because I use it for products as well. Fantastic lens. Like, just if you're considering getting this for the RF system, just go buy it. Like, literally don't even think twice. So good. But like I was saying earlier, I'm in Santa Monica today at the 3rd Street Promenade. It's kind of like an outdoor mall, and I kind of just wanted to change up the scenery. But I went around like 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning, so a lot of the shops were still closed. But it was still nice to kind of be out and near the beach and everything, so it was kind of cool to enjoy the quiet, because you know I like to go out and shoot during the sometimes early morning just to enjoy the peace and quiet, because sometimes I just don't like the noise. But for this shot right here, was kind of just tailing this guy, and I don't know, like it's kind of a boring shot, but not really. I do like that it kind of gives you this like a somewhat like ghost town vibe from the promenade, because a lot of the shops are closed right now. But I kind of wish it was overcast. I always wish it was overcast because it was just too bright. But who cares? I had fun. That's the important thing. For this shot right here, using the sidewalk to kind of do a little leading line to the guy at the bike. And this guy was actually glued to his phone because I actually got some other shots from different angles of him, and I got pretty close, and he did not notice me at all. I wasn't in love with the photos, which is why I didn't post them. But yeah, this guy was just glued to his phone. I don't know why. Maybe he was looking for directions or something. And for this shot right here, I see the car in front of this restaurant. I like the colors. I like the way the sun was hitting the car. It felt very like not early morning, but like, you know, just mornings in the city. And I love it. I mean, look at this lens, man. I will say the lens hood's a little obnoxious because it's big and it kind of draws attention to you with it, and it's about the size of the 24-70 with the lens hood. So not the most ideal setup for street photography, but again, it's a 1.2, man. Like I absolutely love it. And there's some cool alleys in Santa Monica as well, but I didn't like that shot. And for this shot, I see this gentleman. I guess he was out jogging or walking, and I get this shot of him in the alley. I don't know, I like the way he was just standing. It was kind of like this like hero shot, I guess, like, you know, the hero facing down the obstacle or the villain in the movie called Life, because, you know, yeah, life is a movie, I guess, or a video game, whatever you want to call it. This shot right here, I actually saw this mural on the wall, and I don't know, I really like it. Like, I think some of the characters look like something out of like BoJack Horseman. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that show, but I really like the style. It was just very colorful, and I'm starting to get more into color with my edits. I actually did make some adjustments to my preset, so it's not so blue. It's I'm trying to get more of a neutral look, where I could kind of like shift it either more to the cooler side or more to the warmer side. Especially because lately I've been shooting out in conditions like this where it's super bright, so the moody colors will sometimes not work as well because it's so bright. But you know, it was just nice to be out and enjoying the scenery in Santa Monica, because you know it's different. It's very different from LA. It's very similar to Pasadena, at least in this area. But it was still cool to see, like, you know, some of the businesses boarded up and like have graffiti and everything. I mean, I like the shot a lot. I thought it just looked good. And for this shot right here, I try to get a shot of the man and the woman in the red and yellow jacket to kind of reflect off the glass on the right hand side, but I didn't get the composition down. I still like that I got them walking, but I would just wish my composition was a little bit better. But it's all good. I'm enjoying my new lens. It's crazy. It's like when you work so hard and you think like, oh, I'm never gonna own this lens, and then you buy it and you're like, oh shit, I actually did it. I was waiting for this lady to get out of my shot because she kind of just walked into my middle of the frame. And I get this of the group of friends renting some bikes. Because there's a lot of bike shops in Santa Monica. It's kind of like the thing to rent a bike and just go ride on the bike path on the beach. And, you know, so again, you're going to see a lot of bicycles in this video. For this shot, I just like the textures and the colors I got out of this shot of the venue. And, you know, it just reminds me of like the times that my girlfriend and I used to go to like some of these smaller venues to enjoy live music or support friends who have a band. And it also reminds me of my friend Manny, because my friend Manny's a musician. He's a badass motherfucker. You should go totally follow him on Instagram. But yeah, like it's you know, I'm hoping things kind of go back to normal. Cases are starting to go back down here in LA at least, so hopefully things start to open up a little bit more quickly. For this shot, I just love the reflections, and I just wish the lady was near the mirror, the glass, so I could actually gotten a reflection of her, but it, you know, it's all good. For this shot, nothing too special. I like shooting fire escapes. There's something cool about them. Like, you know, if I feel like if I have ever lived in an apartment that had a fire escape, I would probably like use it to go take some pictures at night or something, or do like some like balcony photography, street photography, whatever. This shot right here, I see the group of friends on those same people that we ran into earlier on the bikes now, and I miss bike riding. I actually used to have a bicycle, and then I don't know how the hell, like, one of the tires just got a flat, and I just never got around to fixing it, so I just got rid of it. But it was like a super cheap bike. It wasn't too expensive. Cafe photo. I think that's like a staple in most of my videos. It's like, because everybody knows I love coffee. I love coffee so much. Today, actually, I only had 2 cups, which is good. Also, this gentleman right here, fellow photographer, kind of say hi. He'll be making an appearance later in the video, several times actually, and it was kind of funny. Like just the way we kind of like started interacting. Once we get to that point in the video, I'll kind of just narrate it. But yeah, he's gonna make a repeat appearance. I find this shot hilarious. You know, there's the gentleman on the street sweeper, and then like next to a car on the middle of the street. I think that's pretty cool. We're making our way down to the beachy area. This shot, Camera Obscura, reminds me of the book. I think also called Camera Obscura or Oscura, I don't remember. But it's not a camera shop, it's just, I think it's like a clubhouse or something, actually. I'm not 100% sure. In this shot, I see this, the lady right here on a film camera. I could actually hear the shutter clacking because she was shooting a film. And she turned around as I took a picture of her, and I just loved the way she was standing, kind of like ready to take another picture, and probably also wondering why the hell I took a picture of her. This shot made me laugh because it's like the dad and his daughter on the scooter, and the daughter just looks so displeased. Really hilarious. I love it. Also, if you ever are in LA, some of the crosswalks take forever to change. So I had to make do and kind of just photograph some of the trees, the palm trees, because, you know, that's what California is known for. Palm trees, man. But it's going to change eventually, I hope. Any day now. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I mean, it's great weather. It was like 76 today, so not too bad. Get a low angle shot in the middle of the street. This is very California, I think. I like just the row of the hotels and the buildings and the palm trees. And over here, we're making our way down to the ledge, to the beach. I think go down to the beach or the Santa Monica Pier, because I'm not 100% sure if the pier's open. I did see people on there, but this is what the Santa Monica Pier looks like if you've never been to Santa Monica. There's a lot of rides and roller coasters. There also I think there was an arcade there, a lot of restaurants. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun to go at night. A, because it gets really cold, and B, to do some really cool like night photography there, because there's just so many different lights and colors, and like you could do some badass long exposures. I love it. So I'm walking down this path just to kind of get a different angle of the Santa Monica Pier, because that first shot was actually at 76 millimeters. I punched in, so this one's at 50, just to kind of get two different angles. And I don't know, like I like punching in both. I like this one a lot because you get a little bit more of the scene. You see the birds and everything in the distance. But yeah, like I don't know, like there's just something about the cropping in on this lens that just makes it look so good. I can't put my finger on it. And for this shot right here, the bird is chowing down on a Chef Boyardee thing, like an empty can. I thought it was just funny. It's a bird picking at a can. Poor bird, he was probably hungry. And right here, I'm making my way back to like the area I started. Not a whole lot going on because again, it was super early in the morning. But you know, I like to just go and walk when it's quiet. But I should probably start going like when the lighting isn't so harsh, just because I don't like bright days. But it is what it is. For this shot, I see this Cadillac just pulling out of the parking lot, and I really, really, really like the colors and everything I got out of it. And also, you don't really see Cadillacs too often now. Like, I remember they used to be, like, everywhere, like, in the early 2000s. Same thing with, like, Hummers. You don't really see them anymore. But, yeah, not a whole lot of stuff going on today. But long video because, remember the gentleman I told you about earlier? He's coming up again. I'm actually going to be ending the video pretty soon because I'm going to just let the raw audio from the conversation we had just kind of play. But very cool guy. He reminds me a lot of my dad. And it was interesting because when I shot this yesterday, the last day of February, the February 28th. And my dad passed away 5 years ago, and today was the anniversary. And it was just funny because I talked to the guy. He's a Colombian, like my dad. Reminds me a lot of my dad, a lot of the mannerisms. And I actually went to his studio afterwards to check out some of the stuff that he has there. And he actually sells records and a bunch of other like record players and like high-end audio shit like my dad used to in the 80s. So just enjoy the conversation. This was fun. So I'll see you guys soon. Morning. It's a Canon. Canon R6 with the new 50mm.
Oh, cool.
What are you rocking?
Check this out. Oh, good.
Gracias.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
You can put your camera over here and take some pictures.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have enough room to put the card.
cool.
So what do you do?
So I do product photography, and I recently got into street photography because me and my friends started just going out taking photos. And I recently just picked up this 50mm for the R6. And I have the 24-70, and I also shoot on Fuji for street. But I wanted to break this lens out today and try it out, and I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, man, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's I mean it's quite a lens.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a 1.2.
Oh, look! You have the.
Yeah, so this is this is the
fucking cool,
yeah, this is the
man.
mirrorless camera. So.
Damn.
And then I could also crop the sensor in by 1.6, so I can make it about a 76mm. So it's pretty cool.
How much you pay for that?
This one was like $2 grand.
$2 grand.
Yeah, but I mean it's amazing. It's not like it's similar to the older 50mm on the Canon mount, the 1.2, but this one's sharper. It doesn't have that kind of like soft dreaminess that the other one was known for. But I mean, I like it. It works great for the stuff I do with product photography and stuff like this, some portrait work.
Do you have anything in Instagram?
Yeah, I do. Are you on Instagram?
Yeah. Hold on. I enjoy having women photographers, especially in Europe.
Oh, okay.
And South America, you name it. I'm Colombian.
Oh, my dad was Colombian. And then my mom's from Oaxaca. So, best of both worlds.
What kind of
And my dad was from Bogota.
oh, so the Chapinero.
Oh, okay.
You know Chapinero?
No.
Oh, it's pure Bogota.
Okay, I'll ask my dad's family because they're very Colombian. What's your username?
Oh, shit.
Instagram. Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, I'll look myself up.
Oh, my friend, I have friends in Russia. That's so amazing. I wanted to.
Yeah, this is me.
Oh, cool. Excellent.
So this is the kind of stuff I do. Mostly product photography, coffee, cameras, knives, watches.
No, that's cool.
And I'm kind of glad I really fell into it during the pandemic, just because that's really helped me pay the bills.
Oh, yeah.
Because I would shoot weddings every now and then, and just kind of being at home all the time, I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. And then that's what brands started reaching out to me, and I mean, I'm grateful that I was able to kind of pivot into that, and I have a lot of fun doing it.
Is this the 12?
11 Pro.
11 Pro.
Let's see. Is this you, George?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
So this is I did a lot of Polaroid.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, Pinhole Polaroid and stuff. But there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Awesome. I'll definitely check it out. We'll be in touch.
Yeah. So I'm here in Phil's Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The street is our studio.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
yoga studio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm over in Eagle Rock. And the only reason I came out today was my girlfriend just started working again. She works in West Hollywood, so I dropped it off. I was like, I'll go to the Santa Monica area. Yeah, but good. Placer, amigo. Cuídese.
Yeah, good luck, and man, very good pictures.
Thanks, man. Stay
Very
safe,
good.
okay? Cuídese.
I'm just gonna give you a little thing. My only pictures that I don't, I specialize in self-portraiture.
Oh, okay.
But I don't show it in Instagram.
Oh, okay.
But in Instagram, do you ever saw the movie 7?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
So that's my homework. I'll give it a look. Okay.
No, I had to sue the company.
Oh, okay.
Because they Cinema. Yeah, because somehow it broke me. It was because I was I'm very into my work stuff, and suddenly I'm in huge theater, and with my work that no idea. So it was very interesting. It's a journey that I went through. But if you see the film, you will see my photos.
Okay. Well,
I'm only saying that it's only because it's like, hey, it's just work and creativity. Yeah.
Right. Well, good talking to you, man. Take it easy. Good luck. Yeah, we'll get coffee soon. That was so cool.